Well, there's chapter 30, and after all this time, Lightfoot pipes up. She's been there all along. She has been the computer genius and investment expert all along. It's just we haven't heard from her before now. She hasn't been able to get a word in edgeways, you see. So I wanted to plant that seed in this chapter of her plan to milk the finances from the ship. Also, we have AJ selflessly putting himself in harm's way and then vaulting up into the water slide and beginning his long tumble down the water slide to the empty pool at the bottom, which he doesn't know is an empty pool. Bit of a show and tell this week. I've started thinking about the cover for the ebook, which I wanted to get the ships designed, the Symphony designed, and the Cheeky Albert designed, so that we could get a visual idea of them for the cover. I picture the Symphony in space with the Cheeky Albert approaching it, about to engage. So from the early part of the novel. So I hired 5 different graphic designers to have a go at conceptualizing the Symphony, what the luxury cruise ship looks like, and I'll show you the 5 designs that came back. Okay, here is number 1, design number 1. It's a line drawing of what that designer thinks the ship should look like. Here is designer number 2. There we are. That's how they saw the Symphony of the Stars. Designer number 3 has a darker background, and it's a bit more cartoony, this one, but that's how they saw the Symphony of the Stars. I gave them quite a detailed description about how it's 9 levels tall, how we want 4 lifeboats on the outside, how we want the launching platform, the Symphony Spacewalk platform near the front where the ship's bridge is, and how there's a docking bay at the rear of the ship, at the stern, I should say. So they're the first 3. Some of them took those notes on board, some of them didn't. Here's the 4th one, which to me looks a lot more like a cruise ship. There we are. She's put Frontierline Industries on there. So you can see on this one there's the platform at the front for the Symphony Spacewalk, and there's a docking bay at the back. I think and there's the lifeboats on the side. She's done a great job there, and really taken the brief into consideration. So even though I don't see the ship as having portholes on the outside, she's done quite a lot of portholes on the outside, but still getting closer. And this is the one that I've chosen. This is from a graphic designer in Venezuela, and this is my favourite of all. I hope you like it, and I hope I've chosen wisely of these 5. Here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Symphony of the Stars. Great detail there, and I just wanted it. Yeah, it looks sleek, it looks stately, it looks huge, which is good as well. And I like the sort of retro, sort of Art Deco-y. It's almost like the grille on the front of a car, that sort of texturing that they've done on the side. It really seems quite elegant and old world, so really happy with that one. And so that's the one I'm going with. I've now asked that same designer to have a go at designing the Cheeky Albert, so giving them the description of the Cheeky Albert in the novel, as well as quite a few visual references of space pirate ships that I found online. So it'd be interesting to see, and I'll do the same thing. I'll show you the design of the Cheeky Albert when that comes in. Right, that's it for this week. Bit of a show and tell week. There's one more thing to show you. We now have a new foster dog. Her name is Gracie, and she is a 7-year-old American Staffy, and she's really lovely. She's a lovely, quiet, gentle soul. So she won't jump up on my lap. I can't hold her up, so what I'll do is I'll just take a separate shot of her and do an insert. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Gracie. She's cute, isn't she? Alright, that's it for this week. See you next week.